Oh, we've got to put this on. I've got to grab the light for the YouTubes. Da, 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 da. Oh, hi, welcome. Come on in. Oh, got schmutz everywhere. YouTube, one moment, please. There. The lighting is a little bit better. You know what time it is. Let's, like Mr. Rogers putting on his cardigan, let's put on, see my shirt? Not today. Let's put on our apron. We are finishing out the month of September, which in the United States, where I live, is known as National Preparedness Month. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, the other thing that's happening in my country right now is y'all need to be praying for Florida. Florida is experiencing Category 3 hurricane, might be Category 4. This is going to be our reference. This is going to be our tool. YouTube, I will have all of these listed in the description for you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Peter. Welcome. Here's why in September being National Preparedness Month, we can. We can because we can. Ba-dum-bumps. Yes, you can. Can you see her back there in all her glory? This is Maria, the big old yellow canner. Let me bring her up close. She's older than me. She is solid steel. This is so important. My pressure is 15 pounds. So, not to bore you or anything, I just want you to know that back during the lockdowns, you know, it was going to be 2 weeks flatten the curve, and the next thing you know, it went on and on. I just had time to relax, watch videos, and learn a new skill. Everything I learned, it all started with Marie from Homestead Heart. Oh my goodness. Please find her channel. She has so much wisdom, so much to teach. I also learned a lot from Simple Alaska. I would love to taste their pickled eggs because they had an Asian pickled egg recipe. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm looking at the time right now. The goal is to take you from start right here. We're going to open this up together. I have crock potted here 8 pounds. 8 pounds of pork shoulder. And temperature is important. You don't want to put cold stuff into hot jars. You don't want to put hot stuff into cold jars. Here's my big takeaway for you. There is so much resource knowledge. I also love to watch Rose Red Homestead. So much. Or Sutton Stays. Here's the thing. There seems to be 2 camps of canners. Those people who are by the jot and tittle, and those people who are hack and slap. I personally fall into that hack and slap. It's true, but there we go. And I just want to let you watch me do it. There are going to be very specific maths according to pounds of pressure and time canned. We are using pints. We are doing meat, meaning it's 45 minutes in the canner. Please, 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 we're going to get her going. And in fact, let's start the... Can you see me when I go to the oven? I need to bring the meat over. I'm going to put her on my biggest burner. You can use propane. You got a lot of wood. You could use a wood fire. You can use an electric stove. All of this meat, oh, and by the way, I have the most wicked of paper cut. Oh, and it's right here in the fold of where the finger bends. Hurts so bad. Soldier on, my friends. I hope you have enough light, and we're getting started. Did I already tell you about this? I will have links in the descriptions for you, and I hope you can see that and just grab it, because this is going to be, oh, here's a thing on pickles. I do my own pickles. Dijon glaze, habanero carrot butter, and how you can, ooh, the raspberry syrups. Links will be below. Let's get started. I see the time. I may be hack and slap in my measurements, but I'm telling you, I love a super clean kitchen. Do you need more light? And can you see? Can anybody please in the comments tell me, is it 5 by 5? I could use help with that. Step 1, open your jars. Let's do that first. I am opening up, you can use ball jar, mason jar, golden harvest jar, Walmart got in on, here it is, got in on it. Clean. I don't wash mine first. Here's something that's so important I want you to take away. See that? See the rubber on that? This is so key. Hey, Rob! YouTube. Rob is over here on the TikTok. Hi, Rob. Yes, Rob, you can. I've got 8 pounds of Cajun flavored overnight crock pot pork shoulder. It is so good and so tender. And we're going to put it into our jars. This is a pint. A pint of Cajun pork could make 2 big sandwiches, top 2 baked potatoes. Just be with mashed potatoes. Here's the thing. I think that once you try it, you'll like it. If you don't, and oh, here's my other tip. I want to make sure you know, check for the thick rubber seal. Here's the other thing I wanted you to know. My mind is just, I should just put up a sheet that says do this. Because there's so much to say, to share, things I've learned along the way. I think it's really important for you to try this once, because you can do it. It's adventurous, but at the same time, once you get started, even if you started with pickles, oh my gosh, I don't know, and we have to give a big chunk out. Shashiguchi, how do I pronounce your name, honey? Is it Shashi? Shashiguchi? Shashi. I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You're giving me the tiny dinies. You know, those are my favorite. YouTube, anytime now, you're going to get the fun things too, okay? Let's keep focusing on, we are canning. We got to put a little side for Grandma. She wanted some meat. Y'all have met Maria. She's the big old yellow canner. Thank you so much, Rob. Before you run out and buy one, I encourage you, why not go on a little adventure hunt on a Saturday morning at your local garage sale? Somebody somewhere is going to be getting rid of one, probably because somebody died, but that's not the point. I would rather buy a used one that's been seasoned. You can always buy a brand new one. This is the gauge. These are your release valves. This is the pressure. Can you see this rubber gasket in here? This gasket is so important. You got to have a good fit. It can dry out and wear out, so just check your gasket. Ooh, I see you with the flip game, Rob, talking my Gary V to me, mug life. Oh, okay, I gotta stay focused. So anywho, I know I have a good seal on there, and I just replaced it. This is delicate. Be careful. Hi Sean, we're canning Cajun pork. It's been in the crock pot. On the bottom of you never put jar into the very bottom. It'll get too hot, it'll crack and break, you'll be sad. You always want to put one of these discs down. You can call it a shelf. So I'm going to put one in the bottom. And then there have been times in my hack and slap way of canning that I've had jars in here on their side because I'm just not going to run it twice, okay? The water is so important. You must put, they're going to say about 2 inches of water. So when you look on the inside of Maria, you see that stain right there? Guess what that is? It's the water line. Let's fill it up. Room temp, not hot water, not cold water, just go room temp. Sean, thank you. Sean, congratulations. You did good on the battle. I'm so happy to be there to help. YouTube's over here on the TikTok, we were doing a battle. Want somebody on the team. In here is my Cajun pork. I did a slow roast overnight. Can you see? It has a bone in it. The dog is going to just lose her mind. Oh, I gotta fix this. Can you guys see? Let me know. Yeah, they got the PBR in the house. You know what was fun, Rob, is that I would say, well, Rob, somebody's battle is in 20 minutes. It was so fun, Rob, because like almost all the wolf pack was in Sean's, and Belly showed up and just like dropped the galaxy and made him win. It was so good. I need tongs. Okay. Can you see that? Not really, can you? Sorry. I am going to let that start heating up. Not hot, heating up. There's another thing we want to heat up. We want to get a small pan with a little bit of water. And what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our lids in here because that warm rubber seal will grab and seal quicker, tighter, firmer if it goes on warm. So into the pan, not hot, like low. Put it on like low. So I have both of those coming out. Here's the meat. And we're going to take a big chunk out for Grandma. Where's the bone? Oh, it's right here. Look. Look, it's so prehistoric. The dog gets this. That's the pic. Okay. We're going to get a piece out and look at this right here. Can you see? You can't see a thing. Forgive me. Sorry. All right, now everybody pivot everybody. Oh, YouTube, what happened to you, honey? You okay? Can you see? I got to get a better rig, guys. I got to get a better rig. You can see right here. Thank you for sharing. And BBR, we got good workout in today. And I did not want to work out. I still got this whole thing with the, sorry, YouTubes. Let me just try and scoot you. Allergy. Look. This piece is for you. This piece is for you, YouTube. It's so good. So actually what we're doing is we're going to take a big piece out for Grandma with a little bit of fat on it. What do you guys feed your Grandma? She will always try to get the ice cream out of me. She's always like, oh yeah, I ate. Why don't you just like grab some Haagen-Dazs? I'm like, no way. No way, lady. I know who I'm dealing with. For some reason, you guys, seniors love sweets. Now, on Grandma's, I am going to put a little bit of the broth. That broth, oh yeah, that is good right there. So here's something for us to be mindful of. Really fatty cuts of meat can be difficult to seal and can because of the expansion. And this is Grandma's meal. Now we're going to start filling these jars, but we're focusing on just meat. And there is something to be mindful of, and that is there's dry pack and there's wet pack. Dry pack is just putting meat in there. Like, watch. I really need a glove Or I should just take the Band-Aid off because I don't want to can a Band-Aid. Grandkids. Oh, Rob, this is so good. I don't know if we should do a mashed sweet potato or a mashed regular potato, and then I'm going to make a gravy out of that. You guys, I got a paper cut right here where the finger bends. I saw God. It hurt so bad. I was blah. Moving on. So here we go. There is that nice piece of fat on top with all that beautiful spice. Look. Yeah. So guess who should have got gloves? We're going to pack the meat in there. We're packing dry pack. I'm not going to fill it up with water. Why would you want water? Because if you open this and you didn't have any water or any au jus, you would just have the juice in the jar. My personal experience, did you notice when I start talking, my hands stop moving? My personal experience is that, oh my God, look how tender. I'm telling a long story. My personal experience, when you dry pack it, the texture of the meat stays more firm. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, have you had a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup? And inside it had little eensy peensy pieces of meat. And it has like, it's mushy, it's like spongy. Okay, first of all, we need another towel. I'm right here, guys. Okay, this is another key thing I need you to know. I need you to know this. Do you see this rim right here? This is called headspace, and you want to, there's some are going to say you need an inch of headspace. Some are going to say a half inch. Me, better safe than sorry. I'm going to pack my meat in there, not too tight, and I am leaving from that line right there below. I'm going to pull it up close so you can see. See that? Now, jar is done. Let's get the next one. I am ballparking. This 8 pounds is going to go in here and be like, guess in the chat how many jars you think it's going to fill. How many pints do you think 8 pounds of meat will make? Tell me in the chat. Oh, and TikTok, I've done a thing. I kind of have a goof going on. I cut up the live read of Barely. And when I posted it to Rob, I haven't posted it on you yet, YouTube, but I will. TikTok, you'll see there's going to be like, I think 9 videos, and it just looks like me and my cardigan. And let's pay attention here. I'm packing it, not too tight. We can put a little more meat in here. And here's what happened. You can't tell that it's a series. I think I'm going to, ready? I think I'm going to have to open up all of those videos and put it on the top. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, keep moving. Look at, oh, you guys, it might look funky, but I'm here to tell you it's so delicious. Now, what do you do with this? Yes, Rob. Thanks for the laugh. YouTube, Rob's making jokes. What would you do with this? Like right now, when I think of Miss Sherry and Chef Eric being in the path of the hurricane, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. They're fine. You know why? Sherry cans. She's got a pantry. They might not have power, but all she has to do is turn on her butane single burner stove and have Chef Eric open up and make something from her pantry. There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. They're fine. They didn't have to worry about trying to get to the store to get supplies. So if you opened up, it was a hurricane. Imagine this. There's a hurricane, a storm, an avalanche, a chupacabra knocking at your door and you're scared to leave. what would you do? You would just go and get a can. Now see, when I find this nice piece of fat, we could pan sear this and make it crispy, and you could eat it like a little crispy treat, like crackling. But actually, I'm making a little pile for my dog because I don't want to put just plain fat in there. Rob, I saw you say Imagine Dragons. The band, or Imagine If. What were the name of the House of Dragons? I don't want to buy HBO Max. I don't want to buy it unless Gilded Age is back on. And so, Rob, here is 3. Hi, Jojo. Hi, I'm Cannon. Thank you for prayer today. I really needed it. You can. Right now, I've got my 3rd jar. I'm going to get another out. This is the band. This is important. Our lid, I'm going to take a quick inspection. It's got good rubber seal. Let's put it back in the water to warm up. Let's fill this up with more pork. Tell me in the comments, what would you make if you were in a hurricane and it's time to feed the family and, okay, this big piece of fat has to come off. That's just feeding the family. You can pan sear this and make crackling. But here's what I want you to do. Tell me in the comments, you got a deal on Netflix and Max for $10. I love a deal, Rob. So I am a voracious churner. Sorry, it's the truth. You would make haste, but you could open this and put your cumin season on it and have you could have a barbacoa burrito, taco, sandwich. You could put your favorite barbecue sauce. Go ahead, say you use Baby Ray's. I'm not going to judge you. A lot. You could put barbecue sauce on it. You could make sandwiches, stuffed potatoes. How about this? You could just open the jar and eat it. Again, okay, that's not fat. That is some really juicy meat. Now, how our stream is going to work tonight is I am going to get everything in and going, and then I will make a part 2 video. Can you see the stringy goop? Show them a magic trick. Thank you. Oh, I don't know any magic tricks. You know what, Rob? I don't know. For all the times that I was invited to the Magic Castle, I never went, but I'm curious about what goes on in there. But I feel like I would be like Lot's wife and turn into Saul. I don't know. I've just been invited, but I didn't go. But I'm curious. So, curiosity also killed the cat. We are at 4 jars. Now we're going to go for a 5th jar and just, rinse and repeat here. Let's check. What are we checking for? The rubber seal. Ta-da! Exactly. We had started to talk about dragons. What were the name of the 3 dragons that Khaleesi was mama to? Do you remember? I seem to remember one was Dracarys, or was that what she yelled when she needed the dragon to do her bidding? 1 clean pint. Can we talk about something? This is your preference. I feel like when this comes from the factory, okay, here goes. We're taking off this big piece of fat. I'm going to give it to the dog. We're probably just going to be up late, okay? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And in goes the meat. Note to you, loosely put it, 6 jars. I think you're right. I think we're going to get 6 jars, maybe 7. Do not pack it so tight that there's no possibility for the heat from the pressure canner to get to the center of the earth, to the center of the jar. When this is processing in Maria, we want the heat to go all throughout the jar. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more meat. You are Vietnamese banh mi sandwich. Oh my gosh, that would be so good with those pickled carrots. I'm going to put a I am going to put a post of a picture. Wow. I need to eat too. But I wanted to get this done. I am going to post Baby Bull was out playing in the water, and I'm like, you're such a little brat. He's just a little prince. Like, if Baby Bull wants to be out standing in the water, he is. Now, these are so greasy. I could put a little bit more in there. This is a dangerous place. These jokes write themselves. Yes. Hi, Ann63. If I didn't see you come in, my apologies. Not being rude. It's just we're getting our cans done. Rob, what I was just saying is I was talking and squawking, and I almost put too much in there. If you overfill it, it won't seal, and nothing is worse than a jar that I have had it break in the counter. I have had jars process and not seal, and it's heartbreaking because now this food has processed for 45 minutes in the canner, and it's been cooking under high temperature, high pressure, and if you have to process it again, whatever's in there is just going to be like multi-meal. Rob, that is 5 jars. Thank you for joining. Actually, let me take a little sip of water. I'm all out of the good stuff. Lime flavored bubbly is like my favorite. But you guys, toss it up. He's having a big DJ party on Saturday. He bought one of my books to send to his daughter. Oh, and I get to pray over it, write encouraging notes in it, and ship it to her. I'm like just got all teary-eyed thinking about it. Okay, get these jars ready. Remember this layer of fat. I'm gonna peel. Who here is canning alligator or alligator tail? Do you do a lemon garlic seasoning on your alligator? The fat, we're really mindful. This was a really marbly pork shoulder roast, bone in, meaning it's super. You need my book too, Rob? It's well, just okay. Venmo me. It's $20 plus $4 shipping. But all of the love and encouragement and prayers is included. Okay, the fat. I want to be mindful of how much fat goes into the jar because of siphoning. So actually these bits, I'm nervous. I'm going to put the bits aside for the dog. And in the jar, I'm pulling it apart, bite-sized pieces. This could be a taco, a roast, made into cubes, and yeah, I just saw it, Rob. You didn't go to the city? Oh, I played tag. I saw your tag in my chat, or my whatever the thing is on the TikToks. We are getting low on meat. Okay, thank you, YouTube, for hanging in. And I think whatever is left in the crock pot, I'm just going to have for my meal. Poor Grandma, it's so late, and I haven't taken her a meal yet. So this is where we're going to not put all of this gorgeous broth in there. Why are we not doing it? Because it could cause it to siphon. Rob, you're right. We are at 6 jars, and I would call it 6 jars of just gold. Just gold. Because I want farm. Now, you have to know, it's not exactly pretty in here. Like, I was in and out of Discord class and was like, this woman is dope. Amen. Amen. Okay, I'm going to call it done with 6 pints. The next step is really important. We've got to clean our jars, and we've got to debubble. I cannot find my debubbler. So this YouTube, I will have a link for you in the description where you can get everything you need. TikTok, Comrade, you know how you do. You know how you do. Let's just leave it right there. Yeah, Rob, you got it right. We've got 6. Ah, I'm telling you, it's so good. Now, beat me if you need to, but this is not organic meat. It's not. Sometimes, I'm just going to pray over it, because sometimes the budget dictates, like, store meat. This is really, 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 really crucial. Please hear me say, don't miss this. I've got regular old white vinegar. I've got a paper towel. Each and every one of these jars, I think, even if you were canning water, you always want to clean the lip of the jar. You need to cut any funk that might be on it, any oil, grease, speck, anything. So I just poured a little bit, see? And now watch, I'm going to wipe the top of my jar. I am ahead of myself. Did you see me skip a step? You did. I need to debubble. You're going to look at this jar, and even though you can't really see it, somewhere in there, whoops, is an air pocket. So there's an actual debubbling tool, and I don't know where mine is. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to stab this around really good. If something jumps out, just put it back in there. You will find that sometimes after debubbling, you will see the contents shrink down a little bit. Thank you for asking, Rob. I have white vinegar on there, and then I wipe it. But I didn't debubble it first. You have to debubble first. Can you see there's like schmutz on the inside? You see the schmutz? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not pretty. You can wipe it out. Like when I've got an assembly line and I'm running 2 canners, I got 24 jars, I'm hacking and slapping and getting it done. But I like it to be pretty. Okay, let's go. Debubble. Use any plastic tool. Do not use wood. You get a splinter. You'll never know it. You'll can it. It'll get sharper. You stab yourself in the tongue. Okay, see, look how I double it, and it actually went down a little bit. We could add some meat to this. Let's add a little bit. Ew, with my Band-Aidy finger. It's just going to be less for my dinner. That's okay. So I added a little bit of meat. I'm going to stab it down in there. Let us take our vinegar. Oops, this spilled some. That's for the cowboy. Don't feed any mogwai. Oh, Rob. We were just talking about this in producer group. We're all in a fluff. So I'm still going to can while I finish the... Can I share? I can't share everything that who said what in the group. Though we... Oh, it's got vinegar in my paper cut. Oh, man. Is there a word for that level of pain? Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, creators, how do you feel about Netflix? And we already know across the board they're not transparent with their numbers. Okay, whatevs. Let's debubble. They are proposing, and I'm kind of down with this, in a pay-for-play type contract, say you talent are going to get $20 million. They're saying, here's what they're proposing. Okay, that's in pencil. Oh, look, you notice I start talking and my hands stop moving. They're proposing, we're going to give you this up front, maybe, I don't know, maybe 200 grand, maybe $1 million. We'll give you, hey talent, we're going to give you $1 million up front, easy math. And we'll give you, and I totally agree with this, I'm telling a long story, getting nothing told. The new proposal, it's not ratified, not in stone. The new proposal is, we're not paying your high salary, we're going to give you a doodah up front, and you'll get paid what your product sells and how it performs. I like it. I like it. I like it because you know what it does? Talent. People who make that high. Even there's some producers who take like a super fat check up front, just get a credit, do no work. I'm not naming names. And look, see, I debubbled and I can put more in there. It tells me that you as a talent or somebody who is going to get, you're going to get a down payment to work on, and then you will get a percentage. And they were talking decent percentage points, like 10, 20%. So let's say it's 10 cents. For every dollar your film, television series, content earns, you'll get a dime on it. And it really, in my opinion, behooves the talent who can be, to get them to do a lot of press junkets, you know, and then they're real crabby when they do it. I need you to be sweet as pie. I need you to be selling this show because what's No More Justice League? On what platform? I remember watching the Justice League on Saturday mornings. Anywho, I'm telling a long story, get nothing told, except for the fact that the old timers in the group did not like it one bit. They're like, no, I feel like, try me. Give me that itty bitty payment up front, $200, $250, $400 would be better. Whatever that upfront payment is, give it to me, and then I will hustle and I will sell that product. I loved what they were saying. And they were really mad because that company is not known for being transparent, for saying anything about their financials, what they're really making, what streaming numbers really are, debubbling, stop talking, get this done. What do you think of that? We have 6 jars and Netflix. We do. And so, I don't know. I like it. I'm just going to put all of my dinner in here and then, I don't know, have an apple or something. Okay, because I want to save the meat. Oh, wipe it off. So that was kind of a rant. And we're supposed to be doing canning. We're canning because we're finishing. September is National Preparedness Month. And I felt like if I could learn how to pressure can, so can you. And it's fun and easy, and you can get, we do need more debubbling, silly Rob. We're getting the bubbles out. Here. Those ASMR people. Hear it? Here's your ASMR from my channel. There you go. You like it? You like that? All right. Okay. And I'm kind of spicy mood. It must be the hunger. And I'm going to go to town tomorrow because I got to go mail that book to Toss, his lovely daughter. I'm really excited about it. Okay, and debubbling. This one has onion in it. That's okay. This right here is so key. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think every step is key. You don't want to, not when you're not when you're pressure canning. You don't want to miss a. If I have these out, I don't know that I usually use them. My favorite jar to work with is the wide mouth pint. They make wide mouth quarts, quart. And this is what I prefer. And you can go like that. You can use the small mouth. Either way, just get it done. Just get it in the jar. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my Band-Aid. Oh God. Hurts so bad. Let me wash my hands because I had a Band-Aid. Oh my goodness, that's just really painful. Holy smokes. I am sweating. Whew. That's life. That is life. Yes, you said bubbling and bubbly and... Oh, I was watching Ravo Ramakant. What's his name? I really like his work. And anyhow, he was like, I just love red wine too, but it's bad for my brain. I'm like, can you get it straight, people? I thought having a glass of red wine, like your Shabbat wine, I thought having a glass of red wine was good for you. And now they're like, no, it's bad for you. I'm like, well, make up your minds. Okay. Rob, you are correct. Look at these beauties. Look. Ugh. Rob, it's bad. It's bad. Okay, this is what this tool really is for. This has a small magnet at the end. Watch what I'm going to do. There is a Zed song called Paper Cut, and it is really good. It's on my Spotify playlist. Do you remember I put the libs in libs? I need to go ahead and eat my dinner. I put the lids in here to heat up. Can you see? Weep! I'm going to put it on the jar. Because it's hot, it starts to grab on and seal. Take your band. Finger tight, people. Finger tight. No. Finger tight. Finger tight. And then she goes into the counter. Okay. You can't see me go over there, can you? So let's keep working here. And then I will move you over there. It'll be like riding a buckboard. Okay. Done. Actually, I will just wait. All of these have been debubbled. All of the rims have been wiped with vinegar to clean off any residue. We want nothing between that seal and the heat. 8-pound roast made 6 pints. Well, we have a big chunk for Grandma. Here we go, guys. 2 more. Now, if you want to run a really full canner, because it's your time, your money, your power, it's your effort. If you had other proteins, you could put them in there. I would not put any vegetable in because it'll just get mushy. If you don't care about texture, I care a lot about texture, then you can not. Okay, so I'm going to take them all to the counter and then we'll all scooch. Okay, all scooching. We're scooching in a moment. Sherry, is that you? Sherry, I'm canning. I don't know if you're in here or just went through I'm praying for you and Chef Eric there in the Florida and the hurricane. And I thought, well, I don't have to worry about you, Sherry, because you could just power or no power, go grab a can of goodness, whatever you've got. Have a meal. Have some delicious. Okay, get ready to scoop, guys. I'm going to be right there to bring you in. I'll be right there. Okay, let's do this together. Actually, YouTube, I'm going to take you off the tripod. And actually, you too. Come on. Toot, scoot, boogie. Doobie-doo-doo. I don't know if Rob, I don't know, she might have just booped in. She is in Florida. Hold on. YouTube, how was that? I'm not a professional. I like Saturday Night Live. I am not ready for prime time. Okay. And that is, can you see him? This is my counter. She is full. Can you see, YouTube? And I was going to show you the shelf. I don't have any of the tripods over here. Let me set you here. Hi, TikTok. Sorry, I think you just saw the armpit. Hi. Really need to look into the body cam rig. Okay, so this, actually, I've had it on slow heat. I have an electric stove, and it goes low and high. The water is in there. It's full. I'm checking, even though I know I filled it, I'm checking to make sure I have ample water in the bottom. If you do not put ample water in the bottom, it will get so hot in there, it will evaporate all of your water and then blow out the bottom of your canner. And nobody wants that. Let's get our lid. Here she is. How about this, you hillbilly? Do you see where the marker has a little red? Can you see, YouTube? It's got a little red mark. Thank you, Rob. YouTube, Rob says hi. He's over here on the TikTok. I have it marked on my counter where the red part is. There are not, can you see the notches right here? This is how it makes the seal. I have a good gasket in there. It's time to close it up. This is just like closing the ark. Here we go. We're going to close the ark. We're going to close Maria. And it was snug. Now I'm going to start bringing her up to temp, but you're going to have a wobbler. Did I already bring mine out? Gosh, you guys, I'm not made for prime time. Not made for prime time. This is called a wobbler or a jiggler. One at a time, kids. We're going to come up and take a look at where it goes. I did, Rob. I did. It's an accident. I'm new here. So this is where the steam is going to come, and it has to blow steam for a minute of 10 minutes. For all of the air and space and doodah in there, it's going to come out here. And then after 10 minutes, I will put the wobbler on. I'm going to show you that. YouTube, you didn't get to see, but you heard, huh? Let me take you to it. YouTube, you know what's powerful is that I learned all of this from Homestead Heart on YouTube. That was that. Okay, so let's crank this to high. I'm taking a notice of the time. I'm going to leave the wobbler right here. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, wobble, wobble. Okay, let's go back over and we'll do it one at a time. Whoa, sorry, I just dropped YouTube again. Gosh darn it. I'm a professional. Saturday Night Live, I'm not ready for prime time, you guys. I am not ready. Let's get you back on the... Hi, YouTubes. How are you? Thank you for your grace and patience. I am going... Whew. Okay. Here we are all together. Friends. Hi, friends. I was going to plug in the light, but it has the other type of plug. Whew. Okay, so what's next is the timing. We want that to come up to speed. When I say speed, I am waiting for, it'll just be like a pure stream coming up out of the top. And then when I see that stream of steam coming out of the top of the canner, I will put the wobbler on there and then give it 10 full minutes. Remember, we're building pressure up in the canister, and how it happens is it's blowing it out. It's under so much pressure. If I could tell you, Debs, is that you? Hi, Debs. Long story short, find the pressure for your, I was going to say altitude. What? Oh, you know what it was, Rob? I just had to check to make sure. I'm like, what are you doing over there, Canner? She's not up to speed yet. Please know, when you can, you will make 2 to 3 rounds of dishes. I don't know why. Look at all of this, and I need to get all of this meat. Actually, let me do it while we're talking. I need to get everything out of the crock pot, wash the crock pot, and then I will use some of that au jus for the dog food, and then some to make gravy for me. I need to make gravy for Grandma. Gotta go feed Grandma. And I was really telling you something important. The pressure of pressure, and as soon as it starts going, I will take you over and show you. So we have a moment. I had some things that I thought were important, helpful tips, and that is, okay, one, if you're not using the shelf, there's no need to put it back in there. I know, like, was that a chupacabra? It's a little early for them to be out, but you never know if they're hungry. Okay, there went the light. Speaking of chupacabra, sorry, YouTube. Yeah, the portable light, she just went. I would say air and a spare. have an heir and a spare. Have a flat of jars you know you're going to use, and then have an extra flat just in case somebody drops off a bunch of grapes and you're like, I'm going to make jam. I need to can these. I need jars. Just always have an heir and a spare and lots of jars. This, I'm going to touch this thing. Thank you, Rob. I don't know if that I touched it on the screen. Hi, TikTok Sarah 6. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Vayera Guerrera. Thank you and welcome. YouTube, welcome. Thanks for hanging in here with me. It's very, very clear to me. I need to up my production game for my live streaming because, you know, I'm toggling you on two different tripods, and then I got the one light, and yeah, we need to up our game. Hey, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much, Rob. That is so fun. Oh, speaking of gift, I got the notification that I'm going to get the paycheck from YouTube, and I was excited until I read the date. It's like next month. I think that's new. Like they're paying you, but they're paying you a month out. And I'm like, well, okay. I'm glad for that. They gave me that $9 Taco Bell lunch. So maybe that makes up for the whole fact that they're like, yeah, we're just going to pay you later. If you were a creator and you were expecting that money this month, like I was, let's get all of this au jus into a tub. I got a tub right here. I still have to edit some UGC videos. Have I mentioned that yet? We are doing our final September Preparedness Month video with how to can. I highly recommend you watch Homestead Heart on YouTube, Sutton's Days, or Rose Red Homestead. These three ladies can like nobody's business. Oh, Rob, if only. YouTube, Rob's like, well, it's only in a few days. I'm like, no, YouTube got me. It has always paid out between the 21st and the 26th of the month. So, you know, this week I'm checking my account, expecting that payment. No. And I was like, gosh, maybe there's something wrong in my account. So I come over to the YouTubes to check it out. And it clearly says next month. I think it's new. I think it's a new policy. So actually, Rob, the week of October 21 through 26, I will get the payment. Moving on, my friends. Let's get this au jus in. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? It's not the chupacabra. It's starting to get steam. Good. Okay, so all of this goes in here. Can you see? Can you see what I'm doing? It's not pretty, but it tastes good. Let me try. I would like more salt, and I would like more heat, more spice. I can add that. Nobody else in the family wants it that high. The cans or the chupacabra. Both. That chupacabra. Okay, we got some for the dog. We got some for grandma. We have au jus bits for me. Look at all of these dishes. Oh, there's Sean. Let's bring him on, Rob. YouTube, Sean Pereira. We'll have to ask. I think I said accept. Did it work? Okay, forgive me. It might be I didn't work it right. I don't know.
Sean.
YouTube, Sean is here.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
Jukebox in the house.
What's going on?
Yes.
Oh, steampunk for the win. Let me turn YouTube so they can see you too. Everybody say hi. Can you say hi?
Alright.
Can you see YouTube? All right.
Oh, yeah.
So Jay's from Live Wave too.
Yeah, I know
Nice.
Sherilyn. I know Sherilyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rob is in the
With me at the
chat.
pit stop and the presents, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so to breed, my pronouns are he, she, and his. May I know yours?
100% he.
Okay, hang on,
Yeah,
YouTube.
that is a very
I'm gonna bring you back around.
a staple of music from the 90s.
Yeah, 90s, yeah.
That's
Hey,
very
Rob.
90s, yes. You like it, Shauna? Yes, I'm glad you are enjoying. Yes, we are among friends right now. Our airship is docked
Yes.
in a port. It's docked right now, and we're just refueling up right now. All right, a battle it is. Okay, let's fight.
All right, you guys.
Waiting for others to respond. Okay. I take back the punches. I take back it.
That's
I
okay.
was taking back the punches.
You guys,
Alright.
thank you so
Waiting for
much.
others to respond.
I will be right there. You guys,
Sherilyn,
I'm gonna decline. I'm doing a canning video and taking my
you
people
can decline.
through.
Okay.
But you guys have a great night. Bye.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go too. Okay, my ship is ready. It's gassed up and ready to go. I will see you later.
All right, so YouTube, what happened was we were in the middle of chatting on TikTok, and then TikTok does battles, so the battles came up. And YouTube, you don't do battles, so we just want to stay in our canning. And I can see Rob says, do you need cans for your spaceship? There is a really good movie, and I want to say it's called Barry. And Rob, it's all about, oh, there it is. We're close. We are so close for me to show you the steam. I know it's like watching paint dry, but I feel like it's a key point so that you can know when to put the wobbler on and to feel confident putting your hand in steam, high pressured steam. Rob, I think it is on Netflix, and it is called Barry and Canned Chupacabras. And you know what, Rob? I can't even remember it. It's probably, hear it? It's probably the need for food. Let's have a sip of water. Oh, she's going. Rob, I'll send you the link if you want to watch like a good, bad, funny movie about aliens. There's an alien who crashes in a guy's backyard, and it's just kind of like an old dude. So he just takes him in like a roommate. Let's go look. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience, because it's here. The moment's here. I'm so glad I didn't start a battle with the guys, because I need you to see this. You guys, you're still on your tripods. YouTube, hold on. You're tangled up. That was hi. I'm a professional. Okay. Can you see it right here? Rob, can you see it? She is going right along. It's right here. All right. I don't know if you can see it or not, though. That was a major milestone. Hang on, YouTube. Hang on. This is on me. That's not you. It's on me. I've got to get a better rig going here. I have set the timer for 10 minutes. Everything inside of Maria, all of that space is filling up under the heat, causing pressure. It's pushing the air out of the canner. I am so Bill Nye Science Guy right now. And Rob, can you see it? Thank you, Rob. You're the professional here. Can you see it? What? I'm gonna stick my hand in it, but not the paper cut hand. Ay. Okay. Thank you, Rob. I was so excited to see them. Those guys are awesome. But I'm doing this. We're canning. Can't be doing anything else when we're canning. The timer is set. Like we're gonna watch paint dry. We're just going to let that timer run down. If you have any questions about canning, now is the time to drop it in the chat. Rob, do you think you'll can? Do you know anybody in your life? Does your grandma can? I bet she does. Oh, Rob! Why did Naval Ravikant say, don't drink red wine, it's bad for your brain? I don't have any, but if I did, I might just indulge. Where's the wobbler? Right here. So, I don't know, Rob. You guys, I just want to encourage you, like watching Lawrence of Arabia, you knew that there was an intermission coming. It is. In order to do my due diligence, I need to show you how to put the wobbler on. This is one of the things where people are like, I'm scared. As you can see, I am not a lion tamer, but I am able to put my hand in the steam. The steam can be scary because Rob, the steam can be scary. Your wobbler, your jiggler, this is so key. You have to put this on. If you don't, you're wasting your time. The process isn't going to work. I know you're looking at that and it's like, there's no way I'm going near it. Oh, yes, you are. You're going to go right up there with this little wobbler and drop it on there. And it's going to be fine. And then we will start the timer. This is what's so important. You find out your elevation, and then you find out whether you're processing vegetable or protein, pint or quart, and that will tell you the pounds of pressure for your elevation and minutes per jar. Oh my gosh, that was so much math. Let's drink some water. YouTube, you're hanging in. Clink. I'm all out of the bubble water. I'm going to go to town tomorrow to mail that book for Toss It Up. Look at all that grease, that good fat. This is why, you see that level of grease right there? This is why I did not put that into the jar, because it could cause siphoning. You see that, YouTube? Yeah, that's why. But it's still good. It's still, you don't throw that away. Don't throw the broth away. Hi, Gary. Gary D, 73. And Prince, thank you. Welcome. Come on in. We are not watching paint dry. Oh, and by the way, you see the sweaty, the hot, the sweaty spaghetti? It's because the canner can make the house hot. You got to do what you got to do. In the wintertime, it's fun because it makes the house nice and warm. It's not summer, but I'm here to tell you we had a glow. Thank you, Rob. I'm glowing while canning. Okay, stay with me. We have just 5 more minutes. Can you see? Let me bring you closer. Can you see the steam? I don't know on the camera if you can. Can you see it, YouTube? You guys, right here. It's working. Feels like a scene from Weird Science with Kelly LeBrock and Anthony Michael Hall. It's working. Yeah, it wasn't 114 outside today, but it was hot. It was hot. Okay, let me gotta bring the YouTube a little closer. They're on this one. That's awesome. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, I had to. Okay, stay with me. Come on. We are Kelly LeBrock. She was so beautiful, and she's beautiful always. Beautiful today, but in Weird Science and The Woman in Red, she was just bombshell beautiful. Okay, everybody look. 5 minutes is on the clock. We just have to run the clock down on that. because in my strong opinion, I feel like showing you this part is so important. And then I will wrap it up. After that, I will come on. Meow, meow, meow. I will get a completed part 2 wrap it up video when it's done and post it tomorrow. Because write this down. So it's going to come up to speed. We're going to put the wobble on. We don't count the time yet. We're going to watch the gauge. I will show you the gauge. I'll show you up close and personal the gauge. And then you will see it ticking up to pressure, 15 pounds of pressure for my area. Once it is at 15 pounds of pressure, we take a step back for a moment. Now reassess the situation to make sure it's holding 15. You might have to waggle it. Waggle it a little cooler, waggle it a little hotter. We want a consistent 15 pounds of pressure. Husky, hi honey. Try talking to me. So let's see if the thingy is over. You made a Joey LeBlanc. Oh, Husky, how you doing? Did we fix that? I wonder, Husky, if when I was working out, did I tap something? Are you able to talk, Husky? YouTube, Huskies is in the chat. Huskies, YouTube is here. Instead, made a Joey LeBlanc instead. Husky, can you see Rab? He's hollering out to you. What's up, my friend? I don't know what happened either. It could be the user. And I've been very careful in this video. Have you noticed? I haven't said one. BR Andy. I haven't said one. I could talk about what that is, what these are, what the... Comrade gives me a restriction when I say it. And I feel like it's really important to say it because there's certain things, tried and true, been there, done that. I know the ones that work. I know the ones that don't. But I can't say it over here, comrade. But I can say it over here. And actually, I'm going to put it in the description for you. That way you can go click, click, and get what you need. We're almost time to wobble. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And then I will put the follow-up to show you the finished product later. This is what I wanted you to write down and take it to heart. Get a tattoo. When we've got pints with protein, 15 pounds of pressure is going to be 45 minutes of processing. Everybody take a deep breath and step back. When the buzzer hits 45 minutes, I am going to turn the stove off and back away. Do not touch it. Don't look at it. Don't let it cool. Can you see her over there? This queen? When that 45 minutes is up, I just turn off the heat. Period. And I back away. And I will let that thing sit there till tomorrow morning. You better be waiting in anticipation, Rob, because it's going to be good. And then that jar of meat. Husky! Rob, Husky's over here on YouTube. No, you won't turn to stone if you look at it. But it's so crucial. People, I have seen, I'm in a canning group on another platform, and there have been people who turn the oven off or turn the stove off, turn the heat off, and the next thing you know, they just went and opened it up and it went, it could go through your roof. We're on. Okay, team, don't panic. This is what we trained for. I have the wobbler in my pocket. We're all going to wobble towards, hi, Husky. How are you, my friend? Husky, yeah, Husky left you. Okay, here we go. That's my ear. Are you looking for my brain? Okay, here we go. Husky, can you see? TikTok, can you see? Oh, this is weird. Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube. You see all of that? Hot, hot. Take your wobbler. Relax. Come at it from the side. We're done. See, it was no big deal. It was no big deal. We did it. This will wobble and jiggle as the canner needs to release its pressure. Now, I like to turn, I don't like that. This is a mounted microwave. I don't like my steam blowing up its skirt. So I do that, and then now I'm gonna turn it. You can see in the center, there's a small release valve. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Hi, Huskies. You'll burn your finger. It's scalding hot. Can you, let me grab you, YouTube. Pardon me, TikTok. I gotta get a better rig, guys. I gotta get a better rig. And I felt like this was really important. I think it's important. Like, I'm gonna make a shake in the morning. Okay, that's not important. This is what's important. I still have the oven on high. Can you see, can everybody see the gauge? She has got to come to right here at 15. YouTube, can you see? Is it backwards for you guys? Thank you, Husky. Oh, YouTube, sorry. Sorry. I just, YouTube, let me let you see that really close. She's coming up. We're going to stay together for just a few more moments. This is so, it may spit and hiss at you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. YouTube, how you doing? And that's the, oh, look at that lighting. It's so, Huskies, you can see it if you go to the YouTube. It's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I love that movie. I might get beamed up. Okay, YouTube, hang in there. Do you hear her hissing and spitting at me? Hi, Jack Smash. It's okay. Let her talk. Let her do her thing. Here's my towel. Sorry. Here we go. If you see some, you see how I've got some schmutz going right there? It's okay. It might just be a little gap in the seal. I have run this canner before where I saw it was just like streaming out the edge, and I'm so lazy. Like, I am not going to let this go all the way back down to 0 and then, no. So yeah, so she mad, she hot, she working. Look at the dial. So we got to go right here to 15, and as soon as I have 15 pounds of, hi, how are you? Hugh Prince, welcome, we're counting. Hugh Prince, do you can too? Oh, you joined through an invite. Oh, wonderful, thank you so much. Who invited you? Do you can? You can. Hey, a follow too. YouTube, over here on the TikToks, we're just bumping and shaking here. Yes, RCIV, it's possible my cans are mad because they are cooking in here. They are cooking. Oh, look at that. We're almost there. Come on. Like 4th gear, up a hill. We're almost there. It is so hot. It is so, let me put you back. Okay. We're almost, do you hear the wobble? Listen. We have pressure. This is the point where step back and mind your business. Step back. That is what, you see it wobbling? You see it? Sorry, YouTube. I got excited. I felt like you guys were really learning and I needed to bring you in. Can you? You guys, we got to get a better rig. YouTube, she is wobbling. Now, I don't even know what you're seeing, YouTube. Now I'm going to bring the temperature down a little bit. Watch the dial. We're a skosh over the 15 pounds of pressure. Don't panic. A minute or so over pressure is okay. Too much, too long could cause an accident, something going through the roof, massive fire, that kind of thing. We're a skosh over. Let's bring it down. I know my stove, usually between 6 and 7. Like it goes low to high. Hi, Laura. Oh, and Hugh Prince, is it Who or Hugh? Hugh Prince, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the gift and the follow. I just hope you try canning. It's fun. It's so delicious too, and it's healthy. Now, you guys, can you hear it? Let's just take a minute and listen. It's Kelly Hugh. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very much, Miss Kelly Hugh. Do you hear the wobble? Can you see her right there? It's go YouTube right here. It's bop, 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 bop. She's just right. Temperature 1 tick over 15. Okay. Hang on, YouTube. I'm going to set the timer 45 minutes. Okay, we made it. High five. High five. High five, YouTube. Let's go back over to the corner. Oh my gosh, my golly. Friends, we did it. We did it. Yes, you can. You saw me, RC, is it RC the 4th or RCIV? You just came in, but Rob, if tomorrow you had to can anything, you could do it. All you need is an air and a spare. RC the 4th is so important. You always have some empty jars on hand. Have some to use, have some for later. Do you want to know what's really valuable? Jars. If I gave you a jar of my jam or my pickles or my Cajun pork, I want my jar back. That's a, hi, I love you. I want my jar back. Because I just clean and sterilize it and use it again. Bada boom, bada bing. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for the gift. I know this was long. You need a pink paper, Rob. I know this video was long. We're finishing September National Preparedness Month. Right now, the hurricane over in Florida, like Sherry, the agency, she's there right now, but we don't have to worry about it because I know she and Chef Eric have a pantry and they've got food. If they lose power, that'll suck, but they're gonna eat. Alligator gotta eat. That's a story for another time. Yes, RC, it is fun. Canning is fun. And so, RC, we're gonna wrap up and then, thank you, Hugh. Bye. Thank you so much. There will be tomorrow. I will finish it. It was like I was saying it earlier. Like she going. We're holding our temp, pressure, wobble. You didn't even see what I was doing, did you, TikTok? Sorry. I just have to let that go. And then the key is tomorrow. I'm just going to let it cool completely overnight. I could stay up really late and give it like a solid 2 hours to cool and come down. I won't. I'm going to make Grandma's dinner, run it to her because it's so late. And then I'll just let that finish and cool. If you could can something, what would you can? Let me know in the chat. Anything right off the top of your head. Off the top of your head. What would you can? Oh, darn it. I'm standing on the charging cord. Zombie apocalypse rules? People. Well, canning people would be co-workers, Rob. Rob, you and over here on YouTube, RC the 4th, have the same thought. This makes me think of The Walking Dead and of Bobby Q. That's a protein. And so it would be in your pint for 45 minutes. And it's probably going to need some sauce because people tend to be lean, chewy, wiry. Hi, Digital Solutions. Are you here, Digital Solutions? I love your little positive posts you put. I love it. I love seeing those in the morning. Speaking of seeing, TikTok, it's all on you. I did a ubu boo boo. I put up 1 through 9. They're little short clips of Barely Thriller. YouTube. I've been meaning to put it on here. Been busy all day. Had to do a reshoot. But one thing that posting it on TikTok first showed me was that you're not seeing the parts. Hi. Okay, YouTube. Oh, you've been there in a train car. Cool. Hi. Hi. Are you wearing my face on your shirt?
I'm wearing mine.
I love it. I love it.
When Jordan loses to Team Dad, he will, at the end of this month, he will have to wear this the whole day.
All right. YouTube, can you see Debs on the TikTok? Can you see? I don't know. Hi, everybody. You can't see. Debs, I got to get a better rig because what happens is I put them side by side and then I just like ping pong. Rob's in the chat. Oh, look at your beautiful sunset. RC, where are you at? Debs is out in California and she's got the most gorgeous. Oh, I see.
My friend.
Okay, really?
Run it.
Okay.
Let's run it. I have to beat the wolf pack, so I'm going to have to do some more battles.
Oh.
Jordan's going to have to do this beautiful thing.
Okay.
On his screen for the entire day.
Okay. So YouTube, you guys don't do this? Yes, RC, she has a hula hoop. If you want to join us over on the TikTok, it's at Deb, DEBTOK, Deb Talk. And they're always doing these battles and we do like little games and such. And she hula hoops at night with the light up hula hoop. Yes, Deb's a hula hooper. There. Debs, you're on the YouTube too. Debs, we're finishing out September National Preparedness Month, and I just felt like it was so important. I had a list there for a minute. I'm really hungry and tired. I just feel like it's so important to learn the skill of canning. So we just canned a Cajun seasoned pork roast that was in the crock pot. And I'm going to put the finale up tomorrow. Can you see? Look. Now, Deb's Husky is now over on the YouTube.
Ah.
That's how we do it around here.
How usual.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I love that shirt with your face on it. And
it's because it is on. It is on. We are going to win.
What's this?
Is going to win against the Wolfpack, and will have to wear this
Okay.
for an entire day of streaming. And you know that's gonna wind him up no end.
Yes, it is. I love it. I love it. Okay.
One time bought me socks with his face on it, so I was like, up for the ante, I'm making you a t-shirt. So I gave him a t-shirt with my face in it for his birthday.
I love it. I love it. And the funny thing is, it's true story. Hi, YouTubes. I do have I don't know why I did it. I made a t-shirt with my face on it. I don't know. Yeah, oh, it was a long time ago. Anywho, it's been a beautiful day. Thanks for coming in for Sean. He had a good battle.
He did.
Uh-oh. Husky's asking, am I Team Husky or Team Deb Talk? I'm like, Husky, you have a team too? Well, that's a good question there. That is a good question. Well, YouTubes, this is how we do it over on the TikToks. While you guys chat a moment. Oh, thank you, PBR. Thank you, PBR. Rob, I appreciate that. I got to check the canner. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
You can get seen. That's okay.
Okay, everything is good. Everything is good. It's going to be delicious. And has anybody heard an update from Sherry? She and Chef Sherrick. Whoa, say that 5 times fast. Rob, thank you. Can you see that? RC? Oh, you do. Debs, Rob, and RC the 4th are talking back, and YouTube and TikTok are talking. I was asking, has anybody heard from Sherry? She is in the path of the hurricane.
Miracle is as well, but I think it's hitting north of her right now.
Oh, you got a song going too. Do. Yeah. I'm loving all those little dance battle videos, and they do the hip thing. Those kids are so good. What is it? What is it, husky puppies? You notice that, huh? Oh, I don't know. Okay, hi, Martin. Thanks for joining in. RC, I'm glad you guys are chatting. That is the beauty and the power of what social can be. We can all just be here. One's canning, one's hooping. Yeah, okay. My chat's full. She's still popping over here. It's good. And Hugh, we met a new friend in the chat. Hugh, I'm going to check YouTube. Just causing mischief, RC. It's okay. We're just all here together. It's good. But when this is done, I'm going to make that gravy and mashed potato and take Grandma her food. How has the month gone like that?
Oh, I know. It's
just gone. Mischief is your middle name, Rob? Oh, I lost. Oh, darn. That's okay. It's okay. I haven't done a battle in a long time.
No, it's okay. Well, my friends, I just jumping in just to say hi. I'm going to go back to let you get back on with your penny.
Okay. Yeah.
I love you as always.
I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Bye, honey. I got to touch the things and do the do's. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn you back around. YouTube. Toodles Hula Hooper is right. TikTok, I'm going to give you the YouTube song too. Did you know this, RC? We always sing it out. TikTok doesn't get the song. It's always for YouTube. Should we give TikTok the song too? What do you think? What do you think? Do you know the words? You know, Rob, RC, you will, Husky. I liked the battles when I first started back in July. And at first it was kind of cute, like, oh, we're doing this thing. But then it's really worn on me because it feels like dance, monkey. And and it was expensive too. And I don't know. I don't like it so much anymore. If it's Debs, I'll do a battle with Debs. She's my friend. Debs is the reason why I do the TikTok. True story. And you want the song? Oh, I can do the song for you too, TikTok. RC, if it's your first time here. I think it is. I don't think I've seen you before, so I'm glad you're here. Husky, you are correct. Deb Talk, and myself included, we are your friends. I just wanted a way to, one, I started streaming together at the same time. Two, I just wanted a way to distinguish it and make it the same but separate. So I'd always do a song for YouTube, and it is from a century ago when I was in college the first time. I was in a sorority. Laugh if you want to. It's okay. And I was their song leader, and so on Monday nights, I would lead a gaggle of girls from the sorority and get them to sing a cappella out in front of the fraternities, and we would just do 2 or 3 songs. And I don't know why I thought that was fun, but I did. Thank you so much, Rob. Okay, shall we? I wish I had the little note thingy to find the note. You know, it goes. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, TikTok. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, YouTube. Good night. And on that note, I hang up. Harmonica is cool, RC. Oh, and Rob, you have a guitar. Oh my gosh, we're a band. We're a band. Husky, thank you. Oh, you guys, I probably should have ran away with the circus and been a singer. Or like one of those torch singers in a Las Vegas lounge wearing some fabulous velvet gown. Oh well. More of that for later. YouTube, it's time. RC, hello, my friend. I'm so glad you came and spent time with us. Doesn't the circus have singers? Maybe it was some other show. I probably missed my calling and should have ran off and been a singer somewhere. There's still time for being a lounge singer in Las Vegas, but more on that later. YouTube, I will post tomorrow how all of this canning finished out. I will see you then. I'm so glad you joined us tonight. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time